Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, exercising with a herniated disc. What is a safe amount? Now, I do make a lot of great content for those folks who are suffering with low back pain issues, such as sciatica nerve pain, herniated discs, bulging discs, lumbar stenosis, lumbar arthritis. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified when I put some new great content up on YouTube for you guys to get back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So folks, in today's video, I want to talk about the safe amount of exercise when you do have a herniated or bulging disc. Now, first thing, you should have probably heard from your doctor, from your primary care physician, physio, oh, keep moving, keep exercising. That is the general protocol for today. But how much is too much? How much should you be doing? How do you control for it? How do you progress it? Well, first things first, you should all be undergoing a good, well-constructed rehabilitation plan. If you're still in the early stages, you're still waiting for somebody to get back to you, your physiotherapist, chiropractor, etc., you're sitting there with a herniated bulging disc, then please continue watching to the end of this video. I'm going to link there to a specific beginner rehab program for people with herniated bulging discs, okay? That'll get you started on the road to recovery before you start working with your primary care physician, your physio rehabilitation specialist. Now, as I said, we're meant to get out there, we're supposed to be moving, etc. But how much is too much? Because very often, I have a lot of people come to me and say, Colin, you know, I'm doing my exercises every day. I'm walking, you know, every day. I'm doing stretches every day, but I'm still in pain. I'm getting no progress. What am I doing wrong? Quite often, you're doing too much, okay? So in this video, I'm going to try to help you gauge how much to progress and when to progress your activities. So when I work with clients, I typically give them a workout to do. They normally do that 3 times a week, leaving a day between the workouts, at least a day between the workouts. They normally got some stretching mobility work, which is happening on 2 or 3 of the other days. They're doing some sort of cardio, walking, swimming, etc., 4 or 5 days a week. And I usually leave 1, sometimes 2 days, which I call free days, where they maybe just do some gentle stretching, not much else. It's a rest day, okay? Because here's the thing. When you exercise, okay, muscles contracting, right, you're doing your activity, you break the body down. When you rest, when you sleep, eat some food, get some nutrients, the body builds itself back up, ready for the next workout. If I continually break my body down, I will not get a chance for it to heal properly. And you're still going to be stuck at this constant pain level, okay? By what they call periodizing it and giving you days of rest or lower intensity, gives the body a chance to recover, to relax, to improve, okay? Now, for example, on the subject of walking, people often say, well, Colin, I'm doing 20 minutes every day, it's kind of sore the last 5 minutes or so, my sciatica or my back pain, but I keep going because I know I have to be active. Okay, that's your 20 minutes, it's too much for you. Okay, what I'd rather you do is break that walk of 20 minutes into a smaller amount of time, okay? So, and more frequent. So what do I mean by that? So instead of doing 1 long 20-minute walk, then when you get to 15, 16 minutes, your body starts fatiguing too much and it can't take the strain, tension creeps in and you start to hurt. Why not do 4 5-minute walks? Because most people, if 15, 20 minutes is their maximum, they can achieve a 5-minute walk without any issues. If you do 4 5-minute walks in your day, you know, when you get up in the morning, lunchtime, after work, before bed, okay, you've done cumulatively 20 minutes, right? And it's far easier then if I say to you, okay, let's increase let's put some extra time on that, okay? If I said to you, you're doing your 20 minutes in one go, and I say, right, I want you to increase it by, I don't know, 20%, okay, that's 4 minutes, yeah? 4 minutes, okay? 20%, sorry, 5 minutes, I beg your pardon. Okay, to 25. So I can't do it, Colin. I'm getting fatigued at 17, you know, 16, 17, 18 minutes. I cannot do 25 minutes, all right? However, if you're doing 4 5-minute walks, and I say to you, okay, we're gonna add an extra minute, okay, to each of your walks. So that's 25% of those, sorry, again, 20%, okay, get my numbers all mixed up today. 20% on top of those 5 minutes, okay, to make it 6 minutes. You do 4 6-minute walks, cumulatively, we've now hit 24 minutes in the day, all right? And it's a much easier way to build up that accumulative load onto your body so it can tolerate it safely without going into distress. And over the course of the day, you could build it up slowly, so over the course of a couple of weeks, and you might end up doing 4 10-minute walks. You're doing 40 minutes in total, whereas you couldn't even get to 20 minutes without pain in one go before. And then you can progress it further from there. You reduce the intervals down to say 3, so you're doing 3 10 minutes, and then you go to 11 and 12, and then before you know it, you're doing 3 15-minute walks a day, okay? And then you can sort of go back, and then you can start on a 20-minute walk, and you should be able to achieve that. So it's basically breaking down, as far as your walking, your cardio goes, into smaller segments that you can attain and doing them more frequently. This has been shown in previous research from Russia, mainly during the USSR period, when they're working on rehab with different athletes. So that way you can achieve your goal, your number of minutes over the course of the day. Now, when it comes to exercises, okay, same thing applies. If you're doing, I don't know, say 6 repetitions of a bird dog, okay, and I'm going to do 10, okay, and you jump, boom, all the way to 10, and it hurts, you know, I was falling over, I couldn't control it. Just do 1 rep, add 1 rep, okay, to your exercises. If you're doing 10 as your top number, add 1 more, get to 11. The next time, go to 12, okay? So you're very progressively, in a step fashion, increasing the load that the body will be able to tolerate. If you jump up from 10 reps to 15 reps, okay, there's a 50% increase. Boom. Okay, that's a lot more stress on the body. Same thing if you're doing planking activities for time, okay, and say you're doing 25, 30 seconds. You're in 30 seconds, that's all you can hold, and you, fatigue, and you have to crash. Break that down, okay? Do 3 12-second holds, okay, with maybe 30 seconds between each one. All of a sudden, you've got 36 seconds without a problem, accumulatively. Before, you can do 30 without crashing to the ground. So it is looking at your exercise plan and really only increasing, you know, reps by 1, 2 reps each time. Your time exercises, if it's too much for you to get to that long period of 30, 60 seconds, same thing, break it into smaller segments more frequently. I often have clients that will get up in the morning, they'll do some sort of muscle activation, core kind of stabilization exercise. They'll maybe do a couple of sets, 15, 20 seconds. They'll do the same thing again at lunchtime, and then the same thing again at night. So they've done it 3 times in their day. They've done it for an amount of time that the body can handle, okay? And this, it basically allows the body to tolerate that stress. And it allows the body to be able to handle movement instability as they're going about their day. But it's vitally important that when you do have an exercise day, that you take a day off the next, a lower intensity day, maybe just stretching, etc. Now, when it comes to stretching, the same kind of thing, maybe holding these stretches for 30 seconds. Don't kill yourself on stretches. You shouldn't be bouncing on the stretches. You shouldn't be like ripping your leg up. You shouldn't be, okay, trying to, I know stretching can be hard, okay? But you want to feel the stretch. Okay, I can feel my pec stretching, okay, and I hold the stretch there. I don't want to, oh yeah, if this is good, then, oh, this must be better, okay? It's the wrong way to think about it, all right? So same thing with stretches, progressively ease into the stretch. If you can't get into the position that is required, you get into the position that you can achieve, because what's restricting you is typically tissue, tightness, tension. The more you do the stretch, the more the body will adapt. Likewise, the reason I give a break between stretching is if you start stretching tissues which have never been stretched for years, maybe never before, first time you do it, you'll be sore the next day, okay? So if I go and stretch the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, I am constantly stressing the tissue. So it's good to take a day off in between to let the body adapt, okay? Yes, in 3 or 4 weeks' time, you may be able to stretch 4 or 5 times a week because the body is able to handle it. But it's about this carefully stepping the progression of your exercises, of your stretches, of your cardio type activities, all right? And it's going to keep you safe, and it's going to get you the results that you want. And obviously, what you should always be doing, and I tell people to do this, is journaling, okay? Make sure you write down your workouts, write down how long you're going for walks, etc. And you keep a track of that. You will see your progress, and you'll also see where you're having a bad day. Oh, I was really painful that day. Oh, I did an extra 10-minute walk, or I did an extra some exercises. That way it's going to allow you to sort of basically see your pain triggers and how to adapt. Maybe I need to take an extra day off. And there's nothing wrong if you're feeling really sore one day, take 2 days off before going back into your routine. Your body will thank you for it. I can't tell you how many clients I've had who have had that extra day of rest. They come back and, oh, Colin, pain's all gone. I feel great. My body's adapted. I feel good to go. That's perfect. All right. So guys, listen, I hope this video has been useful for you about how to sort of gauge your exercise, how to plan your exercise intensity and volume. If you've got any questions at all, please hit me up in the comment section down below. Don't forget, if you are out there struggling with your own low back pain issues, hit me up with an email. It's also down in the description. Or if you wish, you can book in with a free consultation call with myself, or I'll give you some advice going forward to help you to get out of that horrible pain cycle you may be in. All right, guys, listen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.